How are you this afternoon? I'm Tim Glasdell, and we had a great, pleasant surprise and release of Damn by Kendrick Lamar. It's his fourth studio album. He's the Compton rapper. He's a lyrical genius, and I think right now he's the best lyricist in the game. The themes of this album were pretty interesting to me. He has angered society, the government, and the music industry. He feels is looking out for everyone, but not in return is he getting the love that he shows for other people, he feels. Religion is a big theme in this album. It was released on Good Friday, and it shows constant respect to God. So I really enjoyed this album and his perspectives that he put out. I think the best tracks were Duckworth, DNA, and Love. Duckworth was a song where he shows the coincidence between his father, himself, and Anthony, or Top Dog, who is the owner of his record label. And it was an amazing track about how good deeds create a better story and better karma for you in the end. DNA was an absolute banger. That's all I have to say for it. Definitely check that track out. Love is where he shows to the girl he is talking to the love he portrays. It is a track after the track Lust, where he showed his lust, and it shows perfectly how his brain is contrasting different thoughts in his head. This album is perfectly constructed because it shows his complex mind, and it shows what makes Kendrick so great. Each title conflicts with each feeling. So he will have like a track, like I mentioned before, he'll have a track like Lust, and then he'll follow it up with Love. So each song is named after a feeling, basically, each song, and it shows that he has different feelings in his head, and you go deep into a dive. It's a dive into Kendrick's album. His album is a dive into his mind, and it's absolutely incredible how he's able to portray what he was thinking at each moment. The only criticism I have of this album is it's not his best. I think Good Kid, Mad City and To Pimp a Butterfly were better, and that's only for one reason. They have deeper stories in it. I feel like that he goes into deeper stories in both of those albums. That's what I love about rap mostly, is when they tell stories. So I feel like in Good Kid, Mad City, the song Mad City, he goes very deep into storytelling. And then on To Pimp a Butterfly, he has a track like The Black or the Berry, where he tells another story. Besides Duckworth, he doesn't go that deep. He does go storytelling better than anyone else, but for Kendrick, I expect high things. And that's the only criticism I have for it, and it's not that high of a criticism. I still think it's a 10 out of 10 album for me, and it's going to be on my replay list for the next month, and going forward, it's going to be definitely in my playlist. So there's no criticisms here besides that one. I thought it was an excellent track, excellent album, and it was able to portray Kendrick, and he's going to have a masterpiece, I feel like, very soon. He's experimenting with different ideas, and it was absolutely incredible. That's a wrap. I'm Tim. Thank you so much for joining me today.